Hello and welcome. In this video I'll be taking a look at the AC-130J configuration for the Anubis C-130J mod for DCS. As you can see, I've chosen a livery already. This comes with the mod of a Spectre from Halbert Air Force Base. Obviously we're just missing some vital ingredients. So the first thing will be to add a battle station. Once this is up and running, this will be the battle station that you'll go to with the targeting pod at the front. Next, you'll want to go into can 3 to add the howitzer, can 2 to add the chain gun, and then can 1 to add the rotary cannon. Now they don't show in the configuration screen at the moment for some reason. That may come in a later update. We need to wait and see, but for the moment in 6.8.2 it doesn't show up. And obviously they do carry external fuel tanks as well, so we'll add those. Right, so let's get into the sim itself. So here we are inside the cockpit of the AC-130. As you can see, nothing's different in the front here. But before I take you on the tour before takeoff, I need to go through some controls. So I'm going to adjust controls, and we need to go to battle station, and we are going to need to assign cannon slew up, down, left, right. Assign a pickle if you want to carry bombs. I've assigned TDC buttons. I'm not sure if those are implemented just yet. And then obviously to fire your weapon, your cannons and your rotary cannons and all that from the AC-130, you pull the trigger. So those are your main go-to setup for this, other than obviously your flying controls, which if you've flown the C-130 mod already, will have already set up. So we'll come out of this and we'll press 3, go to battle station, just turn on the dome light here, a little bit more brightness. Okay, so this is where we're going to power up all our weapons. So obviously we're going to go flick on this to turn on the battle station power. I'm going to turn on the T-pod align with cannon. I'm going to slave the cannon to the T-pod, switch on the cannon stabilizer and the FLIR DMT power. None of these you have to worry about. Pylons 2 and 3 just have the fuel tanks on them. None of this works, so we can ignore that for now. And then you've got this little section down here, which is where the magic happens. So to arm the cannons, or your bombs if you're carrying any, this is your arm switch. If you were to have any bombs, flick that on to arm the fuses. That is what, if you have an extra crew member on board with you flying, they can pickle the bombs for you if you're not using the button on your HOTAS, and then they can also fire the all the onboard weapons with the trigger button here if you're not doing that from the front with your trigger on your HOTAS. Now that's all set up and that's all ready to go. So once we're in the air, all we need to do is pull the trigger and the guns will fire. Now if we press 5 on top of the keyboard, it will take us into this view here, which is the window of the parachute door, I believe, or near enough to it. And as you can see, there are 3 target designators, one for each weapon that's sticking out the side of the fuselage, and these can be controlled with the, well, the back one can be controlled anyway with the cannon slew. So that's one good thing. For now, I believe that's the only weapon that you can manipulate, whereas all the others just stay stable. Now we'll get off the ground and we will head over to the disused airfield for some firing practice. So I'll get the aircraft off the ground and then I'll meet you in the air. So we have the target airfield just down here to my left, which you can see just out this window here. We go to station 5, which is what I'm going to be trying to shoot from. Obviously I'll bank to the left here in a minute and hopefully get these reticules on something and fire away and hopefully hit something. But we're ready to go, everything's armed, all the buttons are set up, so it's just a matter of getting on with it. So we will come out of active pause, start to bank now. So, I'm not sure what's going on with the this is a lot more difficult than it looks. Okay, well, that's obviously not working, so we jump to the cockpit. Swing it around so I actually see what I'm doing. See if we can hit anything from this angle. It's way too steep of a turn. Need some altitude. Very close. Okay, so that's not working, so if we go into F2, let's pull this round. Don't think I'm going to be able to do it from this angle either. Wow, this is harder than it looks. Try one more time. Right, okay. Well, anyway, that's the AC-130. Seriously, go and try and give it a go yourself. I can't fathom it out, not without someone else flying. It's just too much to take on. So this truly is a multi-crew platform. Once it's had a few more updates and a bit more accurate, this will be great to fly in the multiplayer servers, especially if you can get more than 2 people on board. That would be even better. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's the AC-130 Spectre setup. Sorry I couldn't have shown that working any better than I did, but unfortunately I can't fly, fire and aim and all of that stuff without a margin of error, and I still managed to miss. Anyway, if you got this far, thank you for watching, and as always, take care and I'll see you in the next one.